If you're considering moving to Mapleton, Utah, we're going to cover a few things in this video. This is an amazing community. We're going to tell you what it's like to live here, what it's actually like to live here. We're going to explore the community. We're going to explore some of the recreational spots, some of the fun things to do, a little bit about this hidden gem in Utah County. I know Provo gets a ton of publicity because of Brigham Young University. Alpine and Highland are kind of pretty well known because they're on the Silicon Slopes and a lot going on there. But one place that you may not have heard of, which is where the affluent that have to be close to Provo actually live, it's right here in Mapleton, Utah. It's still got a small town feel. You're gonna love it. And if you stick around, at the end of the video, we're gonna show you 3 homes in different price ranges so that you can get a feel for what your money can actually buy you here in this great community.
We're Rod and Melody, your guides to living in Salt Lake City and beyond. With over 30 years in Utah real estate, we're here to help you navigate this beautiful state with confidence. We make videos about living in Salt Lake, exploring the suburbs, and what life in Utah is really like. We've helped over 1,400 families make their move in, out, and around Utah. And whether you're headed to St. George, South Jordan, or Smithfield, we've got you covered.
Okay, let's start with location. Mapleton is right here. It is tucked at the base of the Wasatch Mountain range. Everything that you see right here that is green on the map is a mountain. So Mapleton is at the base of the Wasatch Mountain range, just northeast of Spanish Fork by about 5 minutes. They actually border each other, so you'll go from one to the other. And we do have a video about Spanish Fork available right here. It is another suburb of Salt Lake City. If you want to go to Salt Lake City, you're going to take I-15 all the way north, and it is about an hour drive. The airport is just right here, and it is about an hour to the airport. We have easy access to I-15 and I-89, which is going to take you up to Heber City. And Mapleton is also very close to Silicon Slopes, which is Lehigh area. It'll take you about 30 to 35 minutes to get there. That makes it a great base for commuters working in Utah County or even Salt Lake City a few days a week. Okay, that is the lay of the land of Mapleton.
I wanted to take just a second and talk about the real estate market here in Mapleton. Mapleton's average price point is around $650,000, while the median price point is closer to $750,000. The reason for that is there are a few builders that are trying to meet that lower level demand, so they're building some condos and some townhomes to allow people to crack into this beautiful community. Those will be priced from maybe $350,000 to $550,000, but the reality is this is one of those communities that's really known for its luxury homes and luxury lifestyle. It's one of those rare communities where almost everybody takes care of everything. The streets are wide, every yard is manicured, it's really beautiful. The other thing that people look for when they move out here is they're looking for a little bit more space, a little bit more peace and quiet. There's not a lot of restaurants, there's not a lot of busy main streets. This is definitely not a city where your access to all of the conveniences are right around the corner. You're gonna have to drive for a few minutes, in some cases 10 to 15 minutes to get to a good shopping center or anything like that. So this is really a small town feel. And the other thing that people love, so yes, large lots, yes, large estates, but they come out here for these beautiful views, this beautiful mountain, and being in the outdoors. We've had multiple people walking by us today, jogging with their kids, rollerblading, whatever it is, just getting out and enjoying the beautiful weather and enjoying this beautiful community. Before I get too far away from this, I also wanted to bring up the school system here. Absolutely some of the top-rated, highest-graded schools in the state, in this community. Smaller class sizes, excellent teachers, and just really do a phenomenal job out here. People move out here for the schools. The other thing, when we're talking about reasons that people move out here, and it could be a pro and it could be a con, is it's a very tight-knit community. Everybody knows everybody. Now, I grew up in one like that, and we absolutely loved it. And there are times where you want to have your own business kept to your own business, but that also happens out here, so something to be aware of. Very tight-knit community. Everybody knows absolutely everybody. And when you're new in town, you get adopted in really quickly. They bring you cookies, they bring you cakes, big introduction, they roll out the red carpet. So this is one of those communities where you'll get to know everybody in town pretty quick. One of the coolest things about Mapleton is the encouragement to get outdoors. So I'm at the Eagle Rock viewpoint. It's actually, as you can see behind me, it is a Frisbee golf course. And you've got several stations out and about here, but I wanted to share this with you. Let me get this around here and let me show you the view. Yeah. How cool is that? One of my favorite things about Utah is everything turning green in the springtime and seeing those snow-capped peaks. As you look around the park, you might also notice some of the beautiful custom estates that are out here. Okay, one more stop, guys. This is Bartholomew Park. It is a permitted park, but there's fishing, there's a stocked lake, facilities in the back, and just a really great area. And it's right in front of the Mapleton Canyon. This is the beginning of the Bartholomew Trailhead, the Bartholomew Canyon Trailhead, but it's Mapleton Canyon, and you've got this great park with a great place to fish right behind me. Now that we've kind of gone through a lot of the positives, let me bring up maybe a couple of things that may keep you out of a community like this. So one of the things to consider, like we mentioned before, it's quiet. The town kind of rolls up on Sundays. There's not a lot that's open. There's not, much going on besides church activities. 6, 7 o'clock at night when people come home, it does really quiet down. So if you're looking for more of a nightlife community, this is definitely not your spot. Another thing is you'll notice, we're in April, the snow's quite a ways down on that mountain still, and we've had a pretty warm spring. They get a lot of snow out here. So if you're not comfortable with roads being a little bit slick or having snow in your commute, this may also be something that would keep you from living out here, because to get to most of the places where people work, you're going to have a little bit of a commute, so snow can be an issue.
Let's take a peek across 4 different price points of homes in Mapleton. Let's start with budget-friendly townhomes. In Mapleton, you can find 3-bed, 2-bath townhomes starting at $350,000 and up to $500,000.
All right, guys, I am walking through the Georgetown development in Mapleton. This is kind of a unique development. As you look in between the houses, you're going to see quite a bit of green space. That's all taken care of and owned by the HOA. Each home owns a smaller portion in the backyard that they can fence. They're still doing quite a bit of building out here. This price range is going to be around $650,000 to $750,000, depending on finishes and what you'd like to get. This is one that's being framed right now. 3-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's got a master or a primary bedroom on the main level, which is nice. As we walk through this little corridor, you can see where some of these families have fenced in their backyards for a little bit of privacy. But as you come down here in the middle and directly behind me is the model home and the park that will be here. So they're just working through the amenities in this development, but just wanted to give you an idea of what the homes will look like here in Mapleton in the $650,000 to $750,000 range. Welcome to 1055 North, 1000 East in Mapleton. This is one of our newest listings. I'm super excited to share with you a couple of really cool features about one of the coolest houses in a community you may never have heard of. I'm in the office. This is just to the left of the entryway. I wanted to share this because as a kid, I always dreamt of having a house with secret passages, little doors that nobody knew about that would go to different cool places. Check this out. The bookshelf in the office opens up into the master closet and into the master bathroom and into the master bedroom. It's kind of a wraparound, but this is a secret way to get into the office. There's also a pocket door, so you can kind of secretly have your little place here. How awesome is that? This is to the right of the front door, so it's just opposite of the office. This is what is commonly referred to as the home teacher room here in Utah, but it's a formal sitting room or reading room. It's where you can have guests over and invite them into a really comfortable, always clean space without having to bring them into the rest of the home. The master suite has a beautiful detailed wall, bay window, and then this really cool access here to the pergola patio and this unbelievable backyard with a cool centerpiece and a fountain. Give you a peek at the master suite. Look at the attention to detail. So we've got a jetted tub, a little bay window, dual vanities, and then a pocket door that leads to the expansive master closet. Check out the beautiful tile work around the tub. How cool is that? And into the master closet with plenty of space for hanging, organizing. Check out this room. We've even got a spot for a dresser underneath the drop-down ladder, which gives you access to the attic. And this is the back of the bookshelf that leads to the office. The grand living room has travertine tile, a beautiful fireplace centerpiece, and then lots of room, as well as 2 access points to the kitchen and a peekaboo window above the sink, so that if anybody's in preparing meals, they can actually stay in touch with the family. Continue to walk. I'm going to show you this great space for the dining room and into the kitchen. But the reason I came this way is on this wall, this little switch right here turns the fountain on in the backyard. So we've got hardwood floors to bring back a touch of nostalgia, beautiful centerpiece, Wolf appliance, a vent hood, a nice pantry, and the pantry does, by the way, go all the way up. And then we've got additional shelves for pantry items as well. The laundry room has a pedestal to lift up the washer and dryer so that you don't have to bend over quite as much. It's got the sink, the fold down ironing board. Some people don't know what that is. They haven't seen one for a long time, but that's what that is. And then a space to fold the clothes. Now on the opposite side of the home, the access to the downstairs, and then 2 additional bedrooms and a bathroom. So on the upstairs level, we've got 3 bedrooms and office, 2 bathrooms, the laundry room, and a really nice kitchen and living room. So as we come downstairs, just to the left of the stairs is a very large bedroom with a huge closet. Now we've got 2 doors, those closets open up, and then all the way behind the bed, behind that wall, is a closet that's open the whole way. And then right here, we've got just a little sitting area and then access to the utility room. So we've got an on-demand hot water heater, nice furnace system, soft water, and all of the electronic components. And then you come right here. Now I'll kick these lights on, but this door right here can close and lock. So the upstairs has room to the storage and an additional bedroom, so there's really 4 bedrooms that can be used. And then this can be a complete separate ADU. Now, huge space, great big living area, and then you come around here, and guys, they are finishing up the finishing touches on this kitchen. Space for a fridge, we've got a center island, dishwasher space, beautiful sink, quartz countertops, everything that you need. And then the sink's got all these cool little toys in it for dishes, drying dishes, whatever it is that you need. And then right here, we have the secondary access. So this is an outside entrance to the basement. While I'm here, let me show you this gorgeous yard. It's early spring, These beautiful views of the mountain. Fully fenced yard. Got the tool shed out back. This gorgeous centerpiece. And I turned on the fountain inside. Look at that patio, pergola, shaded area. Absolutely stunning. And then we've got this. So it's got a pump underneath. The water flows from on top, goes down to a catch pond and recirculates. Grow boxes out here. You can tell this has been a labor of love for this family. It is absolutely immaculate. Now as we continue with the space in the basement, obviously plenty of room for living room set. And we have two large bedrooms, one to the right. We've got the bathroom, I'll turn the lights on in there, and then a bedroom to the left. All right, and you come into the bathroom, place for towels. Look at the towel work on this, absolutely awesome. Come down this hallway, and we have another bathroom to the right. And then we've got this big bedroom on the left. We have here a nice linen closet with rollouts. And then we come around the corner and we have a laundry room with extra storage. As you can see, this house is absolutely amazing. It's about 5,400, 5,500 square feet, 7 bedrooms, gosh, 4 bathrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, attention to detail, an oasis yard. A lot of people throw that around. This is absolutely gorgeous. You're tucked into one of the coolest communities. I know Provo gets a lot of attention in Utah County. I know Alpine and Highland get quite a bit of attention in Utah County, but one of the best kept secrets, and the reality is where the affluent that work and have to be near Provo, where they actually live, is here in Mapleton. If you want to join that crowd, guys, hit me up, get a private tour of this place. Let's get you moved in. All right, I am in another subdivision here in the heart of Mapleton. You can kind of see behind me some of the next step up homes. These are all going to be multi-million-dollar homes, ranging from probably about $1.5 million to maybe up to $5 million. So I pulled over because I felt like this is kind of exactly what we're talking about. We have, look at this farmland. We got the sprinklers, and then off in the distance at the base of the mountain, we've got some amazing luxury estates. With the beautiful Rocky Mountains.
We've helped over 1,400 families move in, out, and around Utah. So whether you're moving to St. George, South Jordan, or Smithfield, we've got you covered.
And if you'd like to know more about other local communities or other towns nearby, you can look at our next video right here.